That's what my head instantly went. Yeah.
So, hello and welcome to more schedule with the boy. I don't even know if I've said that in the description. Right, screw that.
What's happened?
Nothing, I always keep forgetting to change the title and stuff on YouTube or the picture. Everything we've streamed for ages is just got the Schedule 1 picture, because even if I update the title or anything like that, I keep forgetting there's a picture. And then I see it afterwards, and it's so, you know, Forza is Schedule 1 picture. So, I need to sort all that stuff out. Well,
Yeah, it's hard to keep on. It's hard to keep on track of it sometimes. Meth. Okay, the meth is selling. What am I doing in your location of work?
Being annoying?
Oh, it's because you didn't want to smoke the product. Product that makes you go really quickly. Look much quicker I am than you now.
Well, of course you will be, because if I look around I'll be going the wrong way.
You literally cannot keep up. Oh.
You should be able to do a skid on the skateboard or something. Oh, god damn, please. Go away, please.
It's not dark. It's not dark out yet, though. Have you come seen the meth farm in all its glory?
Well, I've come to the house and there's still plant pots and shit everywhere. And you keep going on at me to set up mushrooms, and there's just crap everywhere.
What the house?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been in there for ages.
I know, because there's just crap everywhere. Cause you're a knobhead.
But that isn't my operation of work. That we were still doing
Really, that's why there's coca leaves here.
I have no idea why there's coca leaves there. I did not do cocaine in that plate. Oh yeah, bloody hell, yeah, I did. That was so long ago. Crikey. Completely forgot I did coke there at first. That's actually mental.
Well, if you want me to set up mushrooms, clean the house out. I'm not cleaning the floor.
But I'm trying to run these two locations.
There's coca leaves you could use to boost your production or whatever.
But I'm making so much. I'm making so much coke. You can never comprehend. Well, the meth is working already. We got 3 stacks of meth. Of 3 stacks of 20 meth jars. Which is pretty good. You cannot go wrong. The hard stuff is always remembering to keep on top of all the all the stored product. Like trying to stay on top of the coats. There's enough jars there. Chilling, mate. Chilling, mate. And in there's a lot of coke. I think what we could do with the meth is give it to these people getting really addicted, and then we can then sell them the good, expensive stuff, but upscale it. This could be the plan of action because of all these people are rich. They're all pretty addicted already. Yeah, they need the drugs. It's a shame. You make me feel. I'm telling you right now, you gotta try the speed boost.
Nope.
It gets you where you want to be so quick.
Okay, I'll take my time, I'll chill.
What was I doing? I'll chuck the stuff in the laundry.
Want the money?
Yeah, I'm already out and about.
We've got over 100,000 on this.
Oh, you can do it then.
Oh, you haven't done it?
No, I've already done one.
It's getting dark though. Do it in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm out and about.
Yeah, but it's almost curfew. What time's curfew?
It's only 6:30.
Oh, I'm on my way.
They've changed the day and night cycle now. Like, it gets dark a lot earlier than it used to. Like, before, when it was dark, it was basically curfew. Now it gets dark now, and you've still got a good amount of time.
So which things have you done?
The post office.
Oh. Laundry and tacos before bed.
Yeah. Oh, mate, this. Oh. Oh, there's the stream stuff in there. And the locker.
Yeah, I've taken some stuff over.
Oh.
But I wasn't going to carry it around, so I just left it there.
Bro. Oh, this is a nightmare.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I walked into.
Oh, I can see why I left it like that.
Yeah, oh, can you? Yeah.
Yeah, that situation stinks of poo.
Tidy your room or there's no supper for you. And you're not doing it.
I have to water those plants and wait for them to grow. That is so annoying.
Okay, I like you doing it. I've just seen you go by on a skateboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my my watering can. I don't have it on me. I haven't had it on for me for absolutely ages. I don't even know where it is. From
9 o'clock for curfew.
oh well, I'm ready to go to bed whenever you are.
Yeah, may as well do it, haven't we?
Yeah.
And the stuff isn't dry till the morning. I'm waiting.
Oh yes, I was just putting some stuff in here. from a delivery. You should see my dealer and how much he's selling. He's on a selling rampage. Oh, you make me have nothing at all to be. Oh, it's already out. Early morning. Only.
Go track him down then.
No, he's selling. I'm letting him do his bits. He's working hard. I respect that. How about this, right? I'll run your warehouse while you go clear out that apartment.
No.
That's a good deal, isn't it?
No. Because
Why is that?
after I do what I'm doing, then I'm fully stocked up.
I don't really know what that means.
And I might use... oh yeah, I could buy some more cabinets. And put them where they had the mushroom stuff.
Yeah. Gotta get some more pseudos.
What? You missed those out last time.
Where are you, boys? Where are you, boss? Come on, wherever you are. You'll go get my watering can. Come back. Wherever it is. There you are. How long? Oh, you'd have no idea. I was going to say, how long do cocaine plants take to grow? And they're all like different stages as well. Where is this person? What the hell?
Where do we get the big racks from? Just the normal shops?
You get them from Handy Hanks.
Yeah, we have to go pick them up though, don't we?
Yeah.
Can't get them delivered.
No. What? Where's this lady for this deal? I've got a miss on. No, it expires in an hour. I'm very specific on what time periods I do these deals on. She's nowhere to be seen. That's it then. Lost out on a deal.
Let's get these bad boys set up.
I'm going to start the.
Get out the way, get out the way.
I come on Steam every so often to check if there's a new update for schedule.
Well, it says June or July.
Is it?
It's only just on June, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you could
But sometimes he does mini ones. But I'm glad that he's got a second developer because it's gonna ramp up. Oh my god, I need my clippers. Oh, for God's sakes. Do you have a pair of clippers you could bring to the apartment?
hang on.
Oh, there's something, there's none in there.
I mean to the bungalow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. Running out of water. This is taking me back to the good old days when nothing was automated. And you have to pour into each plant. Cheers. Oh my god, I was watering an empty plant. Pop. For God's sakes, mate. Just these ones that have barely grown. Not done yet. I'm gonna go take these leaves.
the rest of the trash.
Huh?
Bring back a bin bag.
Bin bag?
Yeah.
What for?
So we can empty the trash.
What is the trash for?
See, if you get it and you push it in a pile, you can just use a bin bag to pick it all up.
Alright. I'm gonna wait for this other leaf plant to be fully grown and then I'm gonna go. Because there's no point in going all the way out and then no point. Just not done yet. 96% grown. I don't know. This shouldering so
That
much.
isn't growing.
It must be slow. It has to be. Benji's run out. Molly's almost out. Brad's almost out. Jane's almost out. Way long. He's literally chilling. Lee Rivers, no. Still got 630 more units of cocaine. 72 meth.
Well, none of them have got another resupply until the completely sold out, so Benji is the only one who gets something.
Nice Brad. Is it? Oh yeah. Oh, man.
Stocks for Benji.
Why is this not growing?
Young involvement.
There's something wrong with this plant. It shouldn't take this long to grow. Should it? Yeah, it's not my fault she's clapped there. Oh mate. It is just not doing anything. None of them are.
Why is Gary just stood there like a big and not tiny enough?
What is actually going on? Maybe it's like the dealer thing again. Like plants don't grow me with me around. That doesn't make any sense.
Go deliver this to Benji. Benji.
Benji's a chill guy.
Yeah, Benji. Don't know do that. The fur monster might get jealous.
Who?
The fur monster.
Who's that?
Dog.
Oh.
I'll do the laundering. Should just have just enough time to get it done.
Come on.
We're going to have to up this laundering limit one day or increase the amount we can deposit directly.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that should have been an option. Think of it this way, if we keep up with it, we're only putting in, what is it, 140 a week. So it means to get $1 million in the bank, what, 7-8 weeks minimum, which is just so. Been there all fucking day. Oh, he's. It just sucks.
Oh, have you seen that Lily Phillips has got a boyfriend?
Who?
You know Bonnie Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, her like mate, like she did one of the challenges with her. Flipping do you like the 1,000 dudes? Sleeping with 1,000 dudes.
Hmm.
She did a collab with Bonnie Blue, and she's got a boyfriend. And this interview's getting a bit viral on TikTok of him and her, and they're saying all sorts. And then they're just like, we never argue, we just have discussions because we love each other so much. And he writes me love poems every week and stuff like this. And just like, bro. And then oh, what else did he say?
So is the cook chair permanently attached to him?
Yeah, and then he and then this was absolutely nuts. They go, does he have any pet peeves? And she goes, not really. I guess the only thing he does have is how messy I leave the bedroom after work. And I was like, brother, wake up. What are you doing?
Can't put that
Like, what are you doing? You're better than this.
there. Obviously not.
It's just so icky. Like dating retired porn stars is different because oh yeah they did that but they're not doing it anymore. Dating a current one,
Well,
mate.
technically, they're not porn stars, are they? They're just.
Yeah, but to become a P star, it's become so accessible. It's actually nuts. Oh, it's like a path that people now, like it's a career people could now go down. Do you know what I mean?
Well, no, there is that aspect of it, but the fact that it's just sort of like. I mean, just laying there while thousands of people do whatever they want inside of you isn't really.
No, but all her content isn't like that. It's just not classic stuff. But then that's what I'm saying. Like you're dating her, and she's going in with like a professional for like 2-3 hours. You go in, it's like stinks, smells all musty and that, and everything's all messed up, and you're there like, oh, gotta make sure I tidy this up for when I go to bed tonight. That isn't. That's like that is like a.
Do you know what?
Some,
It's bad enough doing it and being in that situation, but doing it in the bed that you share
yeah, that,
with the person that you say you love, it's just sort of like, no, that's just nasty.
it's fucked, isn't it? It is creasy. And then there's someone where they're getting a photo shoot together, and all the comments are like, "Is this a publicity stunt?" It has to be. His mates us who telling him no, stop it. We can't be seen with you now, boss. I just pretty mad. Is there a bed at the apartment?
The little bungalow,
Yeah.
you put it on a shelf.
Alright, I'm gonna take that off the shelf and sleep over there. Jane Lee Sarah and Molly Presley are done. Big stock up.
I'm organising.
Uh-oh. I don't get the curfew, how people could just walk around. Did the police instantly come for you? Oh, mate. Oh, they haven't grown at all. What?
Do they need light or heat?
Oh my god, yeah. No, because they were. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, they need the lights.
But one
Oh,
of them wasn't fully grown, was it? Or was it?
no, one of them was fully grown, bro. Oh, that is just so annoying. That is just annoying. I'm gonna.
Oh, just
Oh,
trash them.
I can't. That's what I mean. You have to grow it to trash. I would have trusted him ages ago. Oh, flipping hell. I'm just gonna go get a set from the warehouse and just move it over. So this is getting silly. Have you watched Apex yet?
No.
It's like a pretty fun movie. Like also pretty like on the edge of your seat a bit.
I watched Spider Noir.
Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't seem like you were interested at all when I was telling you about it.
No, I wasn't in a rush to, but no, I just watched it the other night.
What did you think?
Overall, pretty good, but there were some kind of weak episodes, weak direction, weak writing.
What bits are those?
I think it was, what is it, 8 episodes?
Yeah.
To be honest, again, it's the him and the singer. It just didn't seem right. It didn't work. There's just nothing there.
In what way?
No spark, nothing.
Yeah, but I think that was the point. Like he thought they had something, but she was not interested at all.
Yeah, but usually in situations like that, and especially in noir movies, there's always they're always pretty good at doing that sort of thing. But it just wasn't. It was a bit weak, and the music as well.
You didn't like the music.
It's all like it's what it was. When they've got them doing old songs and the arrangements were just uninspired.
I don't really know what you mean.
It's sort of like they did old songs with different arrangements, and then there were new songs that were trying to be old songs, and I think one of
To be honest, I actually quite like the music.
where mixing, there's one instance where mixing, content and age as was done really well, and that was, what is it? Oh god, Bioshock Infinite.
What's Bioshock Infinite?
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah, but what did you bring up for?
Well, where there's old style but of new songs, so modern songs but in an old style, where they were trying to do an old style but with new material, and or they've done old songs with in that in sort of like big band or lounge club style, but with different modern arrangements. It broke the music. It just didn't work on any level for me.
No, I actually really like the music. I thought it fit really well. It was good. Very noir-esque.
If you look up Bioshock Infinite songs, you'll see.
Yeah, but I probably still would like the music in the episode. I thought it worked really well. I actually remember thinking, ah, pretty good music.
When you hear something done well, it,
Yeah, but I think that was done well.
no, when you hear something that's really done well, it does set a standard for a lot of other things.
I don't think anything would change my opinion. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's all like,
I won't listen to that and go, oh, actually the shows was rubbish. I might listen to that and think like
like the
they're both good.
soundtrack for Judgment Night is one of the best soundtracks, that there is. One of the best soundtrack albums that there is.
I don't even know
That
what
was
Judgment
done
Night
really
is.
well.
I don't even know what that is.
But then they tried to do a similar thing with the Spawn soundtrack, and it just, no, not as good.
Who's Spawn? Oh, we need. No wonder it's not growing. We need to progress.
It's been there since the morning. We watered it this morning.
No, I just put a light on.
Ah.
I'm going to sleep. I was just stood there, like, waiting for it to grow, and I realised it's 4 a.m.
Gonna have to watch out now for Daredevil or Spider-Man.
Well, the new Spider-Man, I reckon, is going to be so good.
Oh no, we're Kingpin now.
Huh?
We're Kingpin.
Who's that?
Us, we've hit Kingpin level.
Oh, us. Oh, yeah. Wait, would you mind coming with your harvesters again? That's alright with you.
Child.
That is, as soon as that happens in the shrooms, factory's ready to go.
Well, I've just expanded the storage on the roof factory, so it's all like, I'm not bothered about turning it down.
What?
What?
What am I doing all this for then?
So when I am bothered about doing it.
What? Why aren't you bothered about it again?
You leaving it like an absolute shit tip made me not bothered about it.
What are you doing instead?
I'm expanding the storage for the roof, so we've got mass storage. Believe you and me, there's a lot of storage and there's going to be a lot of room.
Yeah, but I reckon that isn't that important.
Massively important.
I really don't think it is.
Massively.
I really, really highly doubt that.
What do you mean for the next update that might be this month?
Yeah.
Why don't you put some stuff in there?
I don't have any. What's the money?
There's the guy skateboarding around in the booty shop.
Don't disrespect my beauty shorts.
They're booty shop. Your ball.
Please stop disrespecting my beauty shorts, please. I find it very offensive. We in the water.
get to work now.
Are you gonna watch the He-Man movie?
Probably.
Sometimes when I know, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, I reckon you're eyeing that up. You're like a bit low key though. I know, like the special place He-Man has in you, all these arts. Have you seen the Lex Luthor suit? Pretty good. Like, it looks like the cartoon. Big and bulky. Dara lied she did right now. She did. I'm not like any of you. Are you gonna finish the boys or no?
Oh yeah. Some point.
Did you like the end of Invincible?
I've not got to.
Really? I thought you watched it ages ago.
Yeah, started it up again, but I haven't completed it. I think it got towards the end of the second season.
Honestly, it gets really good. And I'm not just saying that like I'm hooked. It's been a while since I waited. To be fair, that and like the Boys of Fallout, the only shows I like. Oh, and Peacemaker, the only shows like I wait weekly to watch the episodes. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. But the animation does get a little iffy and not very good. The voice acting's good though, so it makes up, and the story's good, so it makes up for it.
Why isn't he doing anything? The cleaners just stopped cleaning. I mean, Gary was a useless git on a good day, and now he's a super useless git.
Well, you need to show him who's boss.
I did it, went over and punched him.
Do you need to punch him more? Did you not read the manual?
Your face needs punching.
You need to punch your stuff at least 1 or 2 times. It's important. Bum, 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 bum.
So who needs product?
Oh, why am I here right now? I forgot I did that to the Highland Manor.
I'll take Molly some stuff.
keep forgetting that I drew this penis elephant. That is a funny picture. I'm gonna have to go back and have a good look at that bad boy. You have a good look at it anyway round.
I'm just glad you didn't learn those by the time we took it to BC World.
Nah, I knew those. I just knew that I had to keep it PG, so I had to go with the butt. But I wasn't as creative. I could draw a Willy. I definitely couldn't draw such creative drawings say back then.
I mean, to be honest, it's their fault for having a big display of touchscreen displays.
All unlocked. It must be pretty sick working at some of those type of stores. Like, I bet you don't have to do anything, really. Like, it's not that intense. Do you know what I mean? Like, you work at Curry's. Maybe put some things through the till every once in a while. Or do a couple phone contracts. Like, I reckon it's so low intensity. Like, I bet it's not that bad a deal.
You do realise that I used to work at a shop selling computers.
Yeah, but was it Curry's?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you've been in a Curry's,
It wasn't
there's
time
like,
or time.
there was like 50. There's like only 50 people in the store, and 75% aren't buying.
No, you actually had to know about computers when I worked.
No, you don't really need that in Curry's.
Well, seeing as it was selling, direct from the manufacturer.
But I'm not talking about like. No, I'm just saying about how easy a ride it probably is.
That was great. You just play games half a day.
Yeah.
Because during week, no one came in to buy a freaking computer.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying. Like Curry's, you got a midweek slot at Curry's. There is nobody in there.
Yeah, we'd be playing Unreal Tournament on display PCs.
Yeah.
That's where I picked up, the tech skills that got me into a tech job. Doing all the networking, getting your own games running, stuff like that. I mean, I knew a lot of stuff already, but the important stuff. Doing LAN gaming.
LAN gaming is. I'd love to play like I don't know, like a Baldur's Gate or like a Minecraft or like a CS:GO or something like that, where you just drink and getting some food.
Well,
I reckon that'd be.
When it came to it, LAN parties were basically, you chat shit to someone's face.
Yeah. No, that'd be pretty sick. Oh, I would actually love a Hearts of Iron LAN sesh. I guess you've never played it, so you don't understand the magic. But that'd be so funny. When you're like messing up someone else's country and you're like, do that.
I mean, I used to play online with someone, but Command and Conquer Generals, that was a type of awesome game for LAN parties.
What, top-down strategy?
Oh, 3D strategy, but it's not like I was playing against someone and we both agreed not to do the rush straight away, and it was General 0 Hour, so it was an expansion to the base game which changed a few things around. So I picked Chinese tank general, or he picked Air Force. So he's there in his base building all of these planes, all of these bombers and stuff. He's just going to come over and wipe me out. And the Chinese tank general had these super heavy tanks which you could build stuff on top of the tank as well. So on 4 out of 5 tanks I would build a minigun, and on the 5th tank I'd build a healing tower. So the tank would heal the other tanks. And I literally just had them in a line. And he sent all of his bombers over. And he was just sort of like, where are my bombers? Tanks, and just wiped them out as they come over. He wiped his forces out. And then as soon as he said that, I just sent all the tanks to destroy his base and wiped him off the map. It was just, yeah.
Quick win.
No, we took some time to build up forces and stuff, but yeah, it was just sort of like fatality.
A loss that he'd never recover.
It's yeah, if you ever played General 0 Hour against someone, it is just tank general all the way. You got these huge tanks with 2 freaking barrels that just blow the crap out of everything, and then you can equip them with miniguns as well.
Maybe we should do that then.
Nah, I can't be crying.
Oh, I play strategy games all the time.
Get Command and Conquer Generals in 0 Hour and play them.
What is it called?
Command and Conquer Generals.
Where is it on? Steam?
I think it's on... Oh, I think the whole anniversary pack was on Steam.
Command and Conquer Generals.
Yeah. And there's an expansion called 0 Hour, which you need as well. And you know, the amount of time I spent playing that comes second to Dungeon Keeper.
Command and Conquer. There's not an option for the DLC, you know.
Isn't there? Right, guys,
No.
I'm just gonna bounce to Steam to find it for him because he's not good at this sort of stuff.
You can't get them individually, you know. For 0 Hour, yeah, it's all in the same bundle. 1948. Yeah, you got to get it in that bundle, the Ultimate Collection. Fair enough.
I mean, it's not that expensive, and there's loads of good games in it.
Are they all the same game? Are they the same kind of game?
Well, yeah, it's real-time strategy, but what's it list where you get?
Hello?
Hello. Caitlin had some chips and she's had all she wants. Do you want the rest?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Alright, see you.
Bye.
Are they like downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Command and Conquer, the Ultimate Collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, get it because what is it? When I worked at HMV, I was games buyer. I'd always be, quote marks, working late, and it was just what manager was finishing up. I'd be playing, you know, Command and Conquer on store PC.
And they just like you.
Yeah, I was games buyer. I was the one who ran it. A demo PC.
That must have been pretty cushy then.
Yeah. So it'd be, yeah, demo consoles, play on them.
Where can I buy clippers?
From normal shop.
Oh, I've got no room in my storage. I'm ready to sleep.
Hang on, I'm just doing some rain. That's what I need to do.
Do you not want any chips?
No.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. What did you have?
Fish and chips.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where from?
Portside fish and chips and Caxton Road, where Cardigan Fields are.
Was it nice?
Do you have a cold?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it was good.
That's good. Do you like swimming?
Yeah, it was actually good. I forgot to give my giveaway, but then the person I was going to give the giveaway to was going to give me a giveaway, but we both forgot, so we're doing it next week.
Fair enough. She's been cursed with the swim club as well.
The what?
To do compared to swimming. She's been cursed with it as well. Just got back.
Better swimmer than you.
Yeah, unfortunately for her, which means she just have to keep going. But if it wasn't going for summer, I definitely would have those chips. I'm at a good equilibrium right now, the cut where like I'm not craving any sugar at all. Like I'm not sitting here like I usually sit and I think I need to have something
Yeah.
sweet. Whereas now I don't crave any of that. Like I was going to Tuba Biscoff biscuits like them because the creams, so good. But I just put them in the cupboard.
What about
I haven't touched it. I just got up to go out. I used to last year. I bought these apples from Costco. Oh my god, amazing! I just can't bother to go back now just for apples. Like it's a crazy queue.
get grapes?
Grapes are really high in like sugar and that. Apples are the best. Low calorie, filling.
Yeah, but grapes are good for gaming.
Yeah, but I don't want a lot of sugar. I want a minimum cal snack, or no snack actually. Like I'm just not going to have anything.
But it's natural sugar. It's tasty sugar.
But it's still sugar.
And crunchy and juicy.
It's still heavy. Like a whole pack of strawberries is like 400 calories.
Oh,
Whereas an apple might be like 6. Yeah, but I want to keep low calories as possible. That's what I'm saying. I'm cutting for summer. Summer's like a month and a half away. So I'm cutting it real down. Fasting some days. Maybe to burn maybe half a kilogram a week. I think it's possible. I'm already seeing a difference. So I just got to keep that up. one thing I find is that your face looks different when you get quite skinny.
Yeah.
Everything's a little bit more defined. Like I don't have any like double chin. Like generally, like a month ago, I had a bit.
So you're getting close to Chad.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I got another month and a half. Then I got America, which is an issue. So I'm gonna have to do Florida to Universal.
Who with?
My Mike and the little one.
It's fun
When
there. Full of racists.
Well,
Except not the white people.
there's a lot of that going around these days. But no, I went twice when I was 8 and 9, I think, and obviously haven't been since then. The little one hasn't been, so I was like, let's go. And especially we didn't go anywhere due to my mother's breaking her ankle and stuff.
To what?
Due to mother breaking her ankle, we didn't go anywhere last year. So I got the money back for that, and then it was then put on like a double whammy, if you see what I'm saying.
So where you staying?
A Hilton. It's where we stayed before. It's really nice. Like there's rapids. Like in the swimming pool, there's water rapids. This is pretty sick.
So you're just going to Universal and not Disney?
Yeah, I think Disney as well. Well, they're gonna be there for 2 weeks. Like it's gonna be, it's gonna be 2 weeks of just roller coasting.
Remember, there's, well, I don't know if they're probably still there, but the shops in Epcot Centre from around the world.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you want some proper chocolate or proper chocolate biscuits or anything, you've got to go there for them.
Well, Epcot has one of my favourite ever rides. I hope it's still there. It was like the spaceship one, and it felt like went like zero gravity. Oh, that was one of my favourite ever rides. I think about that ride all the time. And don't forget the Hulk. And apparently, they've got an even more intense coaster roller, more intense than the Hulk. Which I'm looking forward to. Oh, by the way, if you bring your trimmers, I'll clear the last pots. Oh no, I forgot I'm selling. I'm an idiot as well. Going back to what I was saying before, because on TikTok Shop I saw a deal. £9 for 1.5 kilograms of sweets. 3 different bags of 500 grams, different flavours. And I got it. I was like, right, I'm not going to have any. But then it was like, actually, let me open one of the bags, just have a little handful. Just a taste test, a selection. Tell me why in 3 days it smashed the bag. I was like, I cannot smash 500 grams of sweets in 3 days. I was like, alright. I cannot open another. That's the reward.
That's all right. 2 kilogram bag of dolly mixture.
I really don't like the dollar mixture.
It's just
Well, I actually do. I like the dolly mixture because while you're eating like the charcoal flavoured ones, you know that you're going to be able to reward yourself soon with a little nice jelly top. And that was nice. Then you go eating the charcoal and like the licorice and that in there that we've got. Like, look.
There's no licorice in dolly mixture.
Well, you know what I mean, like the little circular things.
Yeah, I mean, you've well, there's the fondant ones, and then there's the jelly top ones. And yeah, it is that, you know, you pour a load of that into a bowl and you eat all the fondant ones first, and you save all the jelly mixture to I mean, the jelly top ones for the end.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only like for me. The only reason I'd ever pick up the dolly mixture is for the jelly tots, and then
the
I'll
thing
just
is,
like,
if you go out and buy jelly tots now, the crap jelly tots are crap.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're just so hard and don't taste as good. This is not sugar as much as it. It's another crap.
Unfortunately, the world we live in, just everything's replaced.
Put the cheap jelly tots inside dolly mixture. I like the old jelly tots. It's crazy. Right, what am I doing?
I've got a bar of Biscoff chocolate on the floor. Just, it's calling to me. Help me.
Should be in the fridge.
You what?
We're in the time of year where chocolate goes in the fridge.
Are we?
Yeah. Because it's warm and it'll get melty in your oven.
Trying to accuse me of something.
And cold chocolate has less calories.
Does it? How that doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't it?
How can it? How it's still the same. Amount of chocolate is just like melted.
Gary's just not doing any freaking work.
Nah, we gotta circle back. Why would melted chocolate have more calories?
Think of it this way, right? It doesn't take you any effort to consume the soft melty chocolate.
Did you not do the other? The other?
It's not fully grown yet.
It is.
No, it said 97%.
No, it says use trimmers to harvest.
Oh, it didn't when it was there.
You've harvested it all, but it
Yeah,
still has a plant.
Yeah, there was one plant that said 97%.
No, yeah, it's telling me to do it, but it's all the leaves are missing. It's still stood there.
Is the
Right.
game glitching?
That is weird.
Yeah, I thought I got 12 leaves off of it. So put them on the shelf.
You might be missing a leaf, maybe.
Well, no, because it doesn't let you finish till you get all the leaves. Oh, this one. It says
Yeah.
98% grown.
Really?
No, 97% grown now.
Right, well, let me put this up then.
It needs water. Yeah, so, soft melty chocolate takes no effort to eat. You just put it in your mouth and you're literally swallowing it the next second. Whereas cold chocolate requires you to chew it. And so therefore chewing it is going to use a bit of energy. If you see what I mean?
What? Moving your jaw does not burn the same amount of calories as... Does not burn the...
It burns more energy than just sucking it down.
What are you saying?
You know what I'm
That is outlandish.
I am what the youth calls spitting fire.
But there's no fire that has been spat.
And also think of it this way as well. The coolness of the chocolate you've just consumed, right, will cool you down slightly. So therefore your body will use energy to raise your temperature again.
Well done, you just had 60 calories of a cube of chocolate and you burnt one.
Hey,
Moving your flipping jaw and regulating the temperature.
but that's 1 calorie burnt where you wouldn't
That's
have burnt
mental.
a calorie. Yeah.
It's ludicrous.
I'm pointing right now, so that means I'm right.
It's ludicrous. It is, quite frankly, quite ludicrous. It's ludicrous.
I'm pointing.
Right. I'm gonna try to put these leaves in the Coke farm, and then
And you
gonna
gotta
go
clear
get a
all
Diet
these.
Coke.
You gotta clear these shelves off as well.
What? You were gonna buy a big one anyway. Could you just move that onto there?
No, there's stuff in the shelves because I don't need anything in there for the freaking mushrooms, do I?
Yeah, but I can't make me do absolutely everything.
Hey, you made the mess. You tidy it up.
No, come on now. It's a team effort.
No, I've got to go back and punch Gary because he's not doing any cleaning.
Nah.
He isn't. You know I like a nice tidy unit, and it's a mess because Gary's doing sod all.
Yeah, but I'm trying to got the Coke stuff I'm looking after right now.
Oh no, it's okay. I can wait. You know.
Nah, don't do that.
I better do it at some point.
But where'd it even put it?
Let's sell it or whatever. I don't care.
It's not very team. It's not very team player of you.
He says we're a team.
I do.
That's the wrong. He's not doing anything. Oh god, am I out of stuff? I am. Oh, I got ordered loads of crap.
What's the Scooby-Doo? He's coming after you. You gotta solve that mystery. What's the Scooby-Doo? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ugh. Do you reckon if I drop everything, I can pick it up with a bin bag?
It's just rubbish.
Oh, I've just realised. I don't believe that's the greatest thing we know to mankind. I cleared it up for you. No excuses now. One, two, three, four. Push it, push me, push it, work it. I'm perfect. Oh, what's it? No. Push it, push me, push me, work it. I'm perfect. I'm perfect. You know, any new update that they throw at us, we've got the cash to afford it.
Have we?
230k. I got 50k on me. Dealers, Lee Rivers has got 30k on him. Ray Long's got 20. Jay's got 15. Brad's got 11. Benji's got 16. That's a lot of cash. And we've got a lot of physical gold and cocaine. You should see it. It is majestic.
So is it that one then? Yeah. So if I...
Alright, Jenna Rooney. It's a shame I haven't got anyone to buy the blocks yet, just outright.
Oh, that's what the next update should do, shouldn't it?
That's true. We've seen TikTokers manage it.
Get the fuck out of the way, you cretins.
Not many deals are coming in. I follow you, deep sea baby. I'm gonna check how the meth is doing. Really looking forward to some of these games that should be coming out soon.
Such as?
In the next 5 years. I'm looking forward to a Hearts of Iron 4 coming out.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking forward to when a Skyrim finally comes out. If another...
You mean Elder Scrolls 6?
Yeah. Like, when is that happening? Like, the issue is I'm not a DLC buyer. So if I was, I'd still be loving how far because we're buying the DLC because that's what they're doing. But I don't want I don't really buy DLC. So I'd want a whole new, like, just generally it can be Hearts of Iron 4, but just everything looks a little bit better and runs better. And then that'd be perfect. Just waiting for these deliveries.
That's why.
Delivery. Get your phosphorus. Get your phosphorus. Oh, I'm gonna go DC.
What? Are you crashing out again? Going to bed. Go bed. Go bed.
Hello?
Hello? Was I just talking to myself again?
Huh. Lily Turner. Tell you this right now, there is enough meth to feed a whole village.
Do you have a village of meth addicts?
Almost.
Well, I guess that's okay.
We've got some good addicted people, but not enough addicted people. I need all the people in Posh Town to be addicted. We need, when we go in contacts, it just to all be red. I wonder if you get reputation with the gangs, and like the more you sell, the more likely they're gonna come back. So like the people that you sell a lot to will like always come back more often.
Well, that's why we've got to build up all the stock again.
What if we get some shroom heads? What are we gonna do then?
Well, let me get this stock built up, we'll get the mushrooms started and going, get a factory there going, and then we'll be well on the way.
Yeah.
Because I think, yeah, the mushrooms is definitely got to get staff for that.
One person can grow and manage. Can grow in one bed and manage 4, I think, or 5. Like one staff member does a lot.
Well, what I'll do is I'll get the basic setup going, I'll employ a staff member to do it, and then see what they can do, and then just build up from there. Because if I've got to mess around and add stuff or take stuff away, or if there's too many staff, it's just, just instead of doing it all and then having to faff around with it, just do the basics first and build it from that.
Yeah, that's a good idea if you do it first. I think the one I have isn't like.
So it's all right. I've got 2 trays. I've got one thing to mix the stuff in. That's it. So
Yeah.
just drying and packing. And do whatever then. But it's not going to be much because you still have to buy all the bits manually, and you can't buy that much anyway.
For a cube, so for 20 shrooms, we'll be getting about 2.2k from selling normally. I'm assuming we'll get a little bit, we might get 2,000 then for bulk, so if we sell like a lot of that, we'll get a lot of money.
Doesn't like this bin. Is it literally because there's that?
A Minecraft altogether. Yeah. It's clever.
Vibes. Ah. So it changed it so I've got to empty the bins. Bugging out, so Gary will empty 2 certain bins.
Damn.
If I bag the trash, he'll take the bag out.
Well, gotta figure it out. You know the Roblox song. Yeah. Try to figure it out. What am I gonna do? Try to figure it out.
I should
Do
put
it
that
all,
in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at those deals.
I think if you're going to buy that much meth, it's going to not be a customer. It's not going to be around with smokes at me.
I think this is good because this will get more addicted. Look, we got Fiona Hancock is 100%. Meth is more addictive than Coke, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, by a lot, by 20%. Jen, I need you back. That is a big day of dealings tomorrow. I'm claiming the launderers.
reckon this load is bugged because it crashes.
How do you think we fix that?
Probably. Log out and go back in. I mean, it might be working in yours, but go back and see that.
Alright.
I think some rubbish got stuck under something and it's bugged out or something. So I'll just done everything myself and we'll see if it sorts itself out in the morning.
We're almost at Kingpin 2. After today, we're going to be at Kingpin 2. Irie Meadows, you always want something in the morning. You never do it the night before. Walter Cussler. There you go, big boy. About 20. No! Oh, mate. Am I suffering?
You lost a deal.
Yeah, press never mind instead of yes.
Oh. Okay, ask him again. Better order some jars.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, it's gasoline.
What, you mean the delivery that's been sat outside for 3 weeks?
Yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot all about you, laddie. I forgot all about you, lad. Apologies. Oh my god.
Doing it now. Done what?
What is this?
Garrett in the bins.
Oh, it's back on it's back on track.
Seems to be.
It's exactly what you want. Huh? What you say? He just does not want to work for you.
Still glitching.
Go grab a glass of water.
I'll put these two back in, see if he... Wrong button again. Alright.
Many people to want drugs.
That's how it usually works. Supply and demand. Although I think I'm going to give it till about 10.
Huh?
I'm going to give it till about 10.
Alright. Yeah.
So I was up at 6 this morning.
Okay.
Well, I work in a town that doesn't have that many car parking spaces. And the two biggest car parks, they have completely shut down now. It's been taken over by contractors doing building work.
Uh,
And so if you don't go early enough, there's nowhere to park. They've literally closed about 70-80% of the car parking spaces in the town.
that is stupid.
Yeah. And the thing is one of the car parks that they shut for this building work, they've been there for over a year and done nothing.
Yeah. It just sounds like classic builders.
No, it's government contracts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically, government contracts work this way: is that someone needs backhander, so the bid is quite high because they know they're going to get it guaranteed. It's their turn. And the work contract means that they'll go over budget, they'll go over time, but the contractor will have negotiated bonuses within there that will get paid regardless. So for the contractor, there's just absolutely nothing in that contract that will make him work faster because it's just pure money to them.
Yeah.
You know, they can bid 10 million, charge 30 million, and still get a bonus of 5 million.
Yeah, true.
And deliver it a year late. Whereas in the private world, the sort of like company I worked for, they were building some new offices, so we signed up, and they said they'd be ready by a certain date. But in the contract, because we were having to sell the building that we were in, if we didn't move out by a certain date, we had to pay the people we sold it to rent to cover it. So in our contract with the new building, we had it set up so that they would cover that and then some if they were late.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So
Sounds
the
like
builders lost by being late, whereas with government contracts, no, they win by being late.
it's funny world. Funny the way the world works.
No, it's just run by incompetent morons who can't even come up with a decent contract. And literally, if someone says, this work will take 6 months, and you go, right, well, if you complete it in that 6 months, we will give you completion bonus. If you go longer, then we're not going to give you completion bonus, and we're not going to give you any extra money. That's going to have to come out of your profits.
Yeah, but you wish it could be that easy, yeah?
Well, it is, because you also turn around to them and say, if you screw us over this, you're never getting a government contract again. And don't think you can just sort of like liquidate the company and set it up and set up under a different name, because the directors of that company will be blocked from ever getting government contracts again. It's not hard to do, but you've just got to remember that the politicians making the decisions don't have any practical experience, and the civil service who negotiate those contracts don't know what the fricking thing is either, because they don't have any practical experience. They've just worked in the civil service. Bureaucrats are incapable of doing anything other than being bureaucrats. Bureaucrats have one purpose: create more process to justify having even more bureaucrats.
Sounds like you don't like bureaucrats.
They add zero value. They are a loss to anything.
They must add a little bit of value.
Hmm?
They must add a little bit of value.
No. They're an expense. They don't generate anything. Remember, the government is full of bureaucrats and it generates zero money.
Well, they might argue the same for you.
I provide infrastructure that allows the rest of the business to generate money. I provide a foundation for the business to generate money. The only thing bureaucrats come up with is more process and more taxes.
If you say so.
And if you increase taxes, you've got a thing called the Laffer curve, where you want to generate more, tax revenue, but you don't do that by increasing taxes. You do that by reducing taxes. There's a sweet spot at taxation where you have a lower tax impact on businesses and individuals, but that you are collecting more taxes because it's not as much of a punishment. Any organisation is going to look at it and go, this way is literally, or big business will look at it and they'll go, right, there's how much tax we have to pay, and as you increase it, they will look at that increase and go, well, is it worth us putting in a mechanic or a system or looking at a way to avoid paying that increase? And if that mechanic or that system or that process of reducing that costs less than what the tax increase would be, they'll put it into play. Always run your business at a technical loss, you'll never pay tax. You only pay tax on profits.
Tax is a...
But think of it this way, they've increased national insurance, haven't they? So employees' national insurance that they have to pay, that's another tax increase. So their mechanic for offsetting that is, okay, we'll reduce headcount. We'll reduce the amount of people we employ in order to pay less tax. And we'll just expect the existing people to pick up the extra work.
He's saying that's the answer.
I think of it this way, there's a famous quote by Ronald Reagan. So it's the most terrifying, the 9 most terrifying words in the English language, or the most terrifying sentence in the English language is, we're from the government and we're here to help.
Oh, let's talk about that kind of stuff. Have you heard of the bricks and minifigs scandal?
Oh yeah.
That is nuts. The whole story is nuts.
Have you seen that the parent company have thrown a lot of people under the bus?
Yeah, they fired those 2 people, John Johnson and the other guy.
Yeah, and then they've turned around to the guy who's out by $200,000 and said, if you stop your litigation, we may talk to you about it.
Yeah, and they tried to get the Patreon down. Apparently, they weren't interested at all before it blew up, and then as soon as this is happening there, people have stopped doing business with them, and their reputation is going through the mud. Now they're starting to be nice.
Have you seen the YouTuber conspiracy theory about it all?
What's that?
So a YouTuber went to investigate and has been arrested by the police.
Yes, because they're all Mormons.
Yeah, they're all part of the same Mormon church.
Yeah, and they're just protecting their own.
Whether
Yeah,
it's
it's
true or
weird.
not, it is just it's. But this is it. There's. But people will turn around and they'll blame that on capitalism, and it's all like, no, that's not capitalism. That's corruption.
Yeah, it is pure corruption. Like that chief constable guy that came for that YouTube video, brother. You're corrupt. Like you making a video lying about a bunch of facts is not a good look.
Well, I think it's all like when it first runs out of his mouth, they disproved, didn't they, by saying that we arrested one of the guys because he was trying to delete evidence off of his phone,
Yeah,
and
and he
yet the
just
video
wasn't.
shows that he was just locking it.
Yeah, and like when they kept trying to go over to his Ben's car while he's trying to give them that court order, and he was like, "The law's telling me I can only deliver it by hand," and the police took it to one of the guy's doors to give it to him, and they just said no.
Yeah,
So the police turned around and just brought it back. They're like, I just said no.
yeah.
It's good.
The law in that state, or the federal law that says if you do a private one, they have to actually take it. You have to hand it to them. It has to be put into their hand.
Yeah,
If it is done by law enforcement, by the police, it doesn't. It just has to be delivered, and then they'll register it as served, and they wouldn't do it.
yeah. He just was like no, and because he trespassed them, he legally couldn't go onto the land.
Yeah.
It's actually diabolical. Like I generally could believe it when it was kicking off like that.
As I say, it's that isn't capitalism or anything. That isn't free market. That is just literally corruption, and it doesn't matter what system you use. There's always corruption. So it's just insane.
It was just like
the
what?
fact that they turned round and said that, what is it? Yeah. Oh, we don't allow. Was it consignees or something? They don't. They say
Consignment
no.
agreements.
Yeah.
But then
we don't allow that.
they showed in the contract that they can do co-assignments.
Yeah.
And then they also said as well in the video when they took it. I cannot believe what they were thinking. Generally, if the YouTuber hadn't covered it and it hadn't blown up, they would have gone away with it.
Well, you saw like, I think when it originally came out, they were kind of saying that the first franchisees who got kicked out, they said that they're selling it, but they're just keeping the money, they're not passing it on. And it seems, what is it, the fact, they're saying now that the franchisees that were kicked out of the store, that had the store taken off of them, are literally saying no. As soon as this came in, and as soon as we signed it, they kicked us out and kept it. It's literally the franchisers that did it, the big, the corporate side.
Yeah.
Literally went, here's 200 grams worth of stock for free. Let's screw everyone over.
And like, they couldn't have done it to any more of an innocent guy. They did it to a dude dying.
Yeah.
They took a dying man's like medical funds.
Yeah, I mean that was it. He was selling it to pay for care and something for the kids when he does die. But this is it. You just don't care.
Scumbags.
and you just know 100% that corporate is one of those places where you go for an interview and they go, oh, we're a family here. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, so basically you use and abuse everyone without giving them a fair pay. Yeah, okay. We understand. We understand that language. See, turn around, we're a family in here, and then you think back to your family and you go, no, definitely not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just, yeah, literal scumbags.
The terrible thing is that there are going to be some good franchisees of that, you know, people who run the franchises that do a pretty good job and do well, and now they're going to suffer because corporate won't suffer. They'll make sure that the full weight of the impact of their shithousery will hit the franchisees before it hits them.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm surprised Lego haven't said anything, because it's literally a case for what they do. It's all like, come on, you've got to be running under some sort of license deal with, you know, Lego themselves.
Yeah, I saw someone mention that. Like, how Lego not get involved?
Yeah, because what is it? You know, I saw some, you know, when I was watching something, you know, shots of a store, and there's build your own minifig, you know, where you can pick the parts.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, but for them to display that is, you know, minifig is a trademark of Lego. So for them to be able to do that as a retail operation, they've got to have some licensing in place.
They one of their partnerships just didn't bother.
But then again, you know, Lego themselves have been a bit crap. So they turn around and they go, you know, for years and go, oh, well, you know, we don't do army stuff in Lego. You know, we don't do Air Force. People go, why? And go, oh, because, you know, it's all like, their job is to kill people. And then you just look and you go, you do Lego Joker, who's a psychotic murderer who tortures people on a whim.
Yeah.
But a soldier defending his country, or going to fight in a war to defend someone else's country. No, that's a no. That's too much violence.
Things are funny like that, isn't it?
It's just hypocrisy. Yeah, that's really dirty. What, you know, again, it's all the people at the bottom who've been screwed over.
And they've definitely done that to other people. And that's the thing, and they've gone away with it until now.
Oh, they probably have. They've probably done it to, you know, tons and tons of people. But, you know, it's never been on this scale.
Yeah, and the context as well. That much Lego, the way they went about it, and it was supposed to pay for Diamond's medical bills.
Yeah.
Like, what? That is a triple. What? As soon as you got a sniff that was money for a dying dude, you should have literally like gone, oh crap. Right, we need to take this seriously.
Oh yeah. You know, turn around and go, well, do you know what? Because it's for this cause, and you know, it's such a collection, and you know, this guy's loved it. He's spent all of these years doing this collection and all of this because of everything surrounding about it. If they'd have instead of thought the other way, instead of screwing this guy over, do you know what? Corporate will cover the costs. We won't charge the fees. We won't take our cut of it. We'll do it for this. Just and you can imagine that the good press that would have caused. They've probably lost more than what they tried to rip off by now.
Yeah, it definitely has.
The impact to the entire business is probably cost them a lot more. Do you know, it's probably cost them more to pay off the executives that they threw under a bus than they would have gained through what they've done. The poor guy probably didn't have much choice, and he couldn't have done it himself through eBay, because then you get screwed over on eBay. Because it's never the dodgy bastard on eBay that loses out.
No, it's not.
It's always the honest person and stuff like this that loses out.
That's just the way it is.
This is why every place should have someone whose basic role is for that region, for that county, for that city, whichever. Is to go down there and just slap someone round the head. Done with the shithousery.
I guess. Yeah.
I've done it in jobs before, being sent places to be pretty much an absolute bastard. And it's worked. How's your work going anyway?
Same old, really. How's yours?
Yeah.
Not good.
Well, you say you can't troubleshoot stupid. But it's going, it's a job, it's money, it's whatever it is.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, at the end of the day, I want money.
Yeah. And you get to a point where it's sort of like, oh, I don't think the money you give me for this role is enough for what I do, so I'll go elsewhere. And that's it. At the moment, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. It's until the pay isn't worth it.
Yeah, but I mean, the hardest bit for me even though I'm called a manager, is I'm not a manager.
Are you called a manager then?
I don't know. I just am. I think it's because of my pay grade. I have to be a manager. But I don't actually want to go into management because I like doing. I don't like the management side. I hate meetings. Absolutely detest them.
Yeah, meetings stink up there. I agree.
You know, I mean, well, having a meeting with someone about a certain task and, you know, how it's going to be approached and how it's going to be done, that's fine because you're working on practicalities there. When, you know, you get a lot of people, I mean, it's just a lot of useless chat. Nothing gets done.
Well, that is meetings.
You know, I mean, you know, in previous roles, it's all like going to a meeting and it's all like, well, I'm going to end up doing anything anyway, so do you know what? Leave me out of this and just tell me what the outcome is. So I'm going to be doing it anyway, or I'll come in for the first 5 minutes, tell you what you can't do, and then catch up with me later. I'm, you know, sitting through hours of meetings for what can be decided in 5 minutes. Fucking insane.
No, I agree.
But this is what. Do you know why they have so many meetings?
Filled some time up.
Yeah, because they don't actually freaking do anything. So they got to show that they're busy. So they're all having meetings all the time with each other to go, oh, yeah, we're really busy having meetings, and nothing gets done.
No, I absolutely despise meetings. Absolutely. I just feel like they are just a big waste of time. I mean, like, the people message me like, oh, I would love a face-to-face meeting. Brother.
Just send an email.
Yeah, bro. Like, generally, I sent the only reason I sent emails because you just can't seem to comprehend something I've been trying to explain to her for like the past 12 months. Like it's not my issue. Like, I don't want to meet you in person to repeat myself again. Really, not that different. I don't know. I don't understand what they think when I speak to them. It just must go in one ear and go out the other. Genuinely.
See, the nice thing about email is that it's easier to hide a patronising or sarcastic tone.
Yeah.
You can be sarcastic without being sarcastic. But the patronising is harder too, because it's all like, I can only dumb it down so much, and if I dumb it down any more, then I am giving you the 5-year-old version of it, you know, as if I was explaining it to a 5-year-old.
Oh, that's what I feel like I've got to do.
But then when you raise it with the management on your side, and they go, you just have to explain it to them, Matthew. And it's all like, I can't.
It's just, yeah. And the second, I don't want to come in.
Improve your communication skills, and it's sort of like, well, they're not great. They're a lot better than theirs because they are unable to comprehend the words that they're reading.
And this same lady, like, bro, it's like, it's just stupid. It's just so annoying. God. It feels like a flipping Timmy's got 2 apples. He has 1 more apple. How many apples does he have? Like that level of like, how can you not get that?
And they're sat there thinking the answer is A red car.
Yeah, stupidity. I'm explaining it to you, brother.
But the thing is that's usually what stresses you out about your job. It's not doing your job. It's dealing with people like that. That's what causes the stress and the frustration. And you're just sat there going, I can't do this. We used to have a thing at a previous place where, and basically if anyone sent an email or a ticket, and it warranted it, you just send them a link to Google.
Why?
Well, because it's literally, no, this is the shit you can Google. It's not that hard, just literally Google it.
Oh, yeah.
How do I do this in Excel? I don't know. Google it. Because that's all it was. Instead of them Googling something, reading something for a couple of minutes to find out how to do something, they wanted to offload that onto you. So we just, Google. Ticket closed. Go away.
Oh, yeah, I actually hate the ticket system.
Yeah, but you work for a government entity which has got one of the big contractors and it's outsourced. So in their contract, what they will have done is they would have said that, oh yeah, under the standard terms of the contract, what you pay us is we agree to close X amount of tickets per month or per year. Right, but also within their terms is they get to dictate what a closure of a ticket can be, and so that they'll respond and close the ticket, and then they'll have it in the system that if you don't respond within X amount of time, that ticket stays closed. If it doesn't work, then you have to open a new ticket. And so they manipulate that. So they say, right, well, we'll send you, we'll do the work and close the ticket, and you've got 12 hours to respond. But then they'll, do it at 5 o'clock at night, just as you're finishing. They'll put something in the ticket. They'll close the ticket saying, we've completed that, and then you get in the morning to see the email saying, well, that doesn't work, but you can't reopen the ticket because the time has passed, so you have to create a new ticket. So that's how they generate tickets. So the X amount that they said they close for the contract rate, they go over that by generating new tickets.
Yeah, but that's not happening. Like, I just haven't had one of my tickets done at all.
Is it for a change in one of the systems?
No. It's because my manager got sent to jail.
Right. So
there's some.
Is it because something's broken?
No, we want them to take off the meetings is planned. Because he's in jail and we can't get anyone to. We don't know his login, so it's just like in the calendar and nobody can get rid of it because he booked it.
Well, that just requires one of the admins to do. But do you know what the problem is there?
What?
Is literally because it's been outsourced. That will be something the first line can do and close. So they'll escalate it. But as soon as they escalate it, that goes to a specialist. Now, the majority of specialists in these organisations aren't a specialist in few things, you know, in the entire thing you need to get something done, they're a specialist in something very specific, and they can't go outside of that. So in order for them to, you know, remove the calendar, there, you know, now there needs to be an admin who can access it through the back end, or usually what happens is when people are replaced, they're given access to the previous person's mailbox and calendar in order to review it. And has he been replaced yet?
No, it's not how we work.
Right, so no, so someone else will be in line to get access to it because he's at management level and they probably need information from it. So if he's being jailed, there might be...
Nobody's replacing him.
yeah, but who's taking over his responsibilities?
They're getting split out between the current accountants.
Oh. Then that means no one's taking responsibility and those meetings are just going to sit there forever.
No, that's what I mean. That's why we opened the ticket.
Yeah, no, that ticket's never going to go because they'll go. This is the way that we do this. Who do we give permission to? And they go, well, we're not replacing them. You know, it's responsibility. And they'll go, yeah, but someone needs to be in authority to sign off on something. And yeah, so this is just going to be bouncing it back. It'll be emails after emails after emails, and no, it's never going to get done. Who logged the ticket?
I did.
Right. When did you log it?
Like ages ago.
No, how long ago?
I've no idea.
A bit more specific.
I've literally no idea.
Right, how many times have you chased it?
I haven't. There's no way to contact them. They called me about it.
Right.
So I mean,
Do you have a service desk ticket with a reference?
I literally have no. I can't remember how to get back on the ticket website.
Right. You should have received an email about it.
Yeah, absolutely ages ago.
Right. So find that email, respond to that email, and just say, "Can I have an update?" And then what you're likely gonna get is that no, this is closed, or it's on hold. And then every week you ask for an update, and after a few weeks you go, "I've still not had an update on this. Can I request an escalation?" And then you do that for a few weeks, and if they don't, because if you get onto the portal or anything, you should be able to find out a way to escalate something. Because if you don't respond and you don't chase, then they're going to close this off as, you know, no further response from the user and stuff like that, and they'll get it's probably already closed. So when you get a ticket like that, look at the SLAs, because they're going to have SLAs in and KPIs and stuff like that. Look at the SLAs, and you just hammer the shit out of them. Keep an eye out for it. Create a folder, create a rule to keep track of it, so you can see, you know, the email's not getting buried in your general inbox and stuff like that, and just hammer them. Create enough noise and hammer them. Because what you've got to do, if it's an outsourced company, if it's one of the big companies, which it probably will be, you know, given who you work for, they will just close that because they'll go, it's going to cost us too much money, you know, in our staff's time to complete this. So we're just going to close it and ignore it. But if you keep it open by responding and requesting an update, and then requesting escalations, then they cannot do that. And if it gets to a certain point, then you can raise it with higher ups. You find out their escalation. I mean, probably best if we don't discuss this on stream, but get onto your ticketing system, find out all the information, and, you know, stuff like that, and I'll go through and I'll teach you how to be a complete twat to them. Because there's no one better at doing that than me. And remember, that's what I do as a job.
Yeah,
I worked my way up from first line, and I know how the systems work. I know how to screw them. not worked for, but worked with these big companies and stuff like that. And yeah, I just know how to frustrate their systems and screw them over with their own systems and their own policies. Because as long as you do everything that they require within their time frames and their points, you can just make it annoying, because someone's going to be stuck with that, and someone's going to get nagged by that, because remember, these companies, their entire thing is just numbers. Get it closed, keep it within SLA. Right? That one ticket, if you can keep it alive, it destroys their SLA. Absolutely destroys it. Because whatever, they get categories of tickets, the importance, and within those there'll be SLAs, so they have to respond within so much time, they have to resolve within so much time, and they have to close within so much time. They've got all of these things that they have to meet in order to meet SLAs. Now, if you take that one ticket and it just stretches on forever and ever and ever, and you keep it going, you keep that ticket alive, it starts destroying all of their SLAs. And when it starts destroying their SLAs, it starts destroying the bonuses. First it starts affecting the technicians, then it starts affecting management, and when it starts affecting management, is when people really start shouting and get something going. Learn how to use the system, and you can really have some fun with them.
That is like a lot of effort.
It's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. I did it during a round of redundancies, because they were just so incompetent. I'm sat there for 3 months getting paid to play Xbox, basically. And by the end of it, I doubled my payout. Because they were just so pissed off with me destroying them at every stage that they just doubled the payout offer.
What, because you're sticking around?
No, because, I was put on gardening leave, because, so basically they were cutting the department in small, 2 or 3 people every so often, making them redundant.
Yeah.
So when it came to me, it's literally a case of, when you go through a redundancy, there's certain things that, have to be done in a certain way. And the way that they calculated it and reasoned that it was my redundancy, they just got it completely wrong. So I had about 10, 12 points where they'd actually made massive mistakes, in their reasoning, in certain things, and, the evidence that they used for it. But instead of telling them all that at once, I told them one. And because they couldn't respond to it immediately, they said, "All right, well, okay, we'll have to go away, look at that, sort that out." So basically, I'm pointing out one of their failures, and they wanted to go away for a week to, work out an excuse how to get around it. So
Yeah.
they'd come back the week after and go, "Aha, well, it's this." And it's all like, "Okay, well, what about this?" "Oh, right, well, we're gonna, because literally they're completely incompetent, they didn't know what they were doing. So literally, think of it this way: the first meeting, there's a department manager and one person from HR. By the time I had the last meeting, there was 8 other people in that meeting.
Why did they need
Because
extra people?
They kept adding extra people, so they could, because, the people there couldn't answer what I was bringing up, or, give a reason for it. So they thought, well, if we bring more people in, then we'll have enough people in there to be able to come up with a reason within that meeting. Then we don't have to extend it by, more time to do another meeting. And they couldn't. As I say, the only reason I just stopped it and accepted it was because some dickhead in a van hit my car, and it was just sort of like, I really don't have time for this now. My car's being wrecked. So, it's all like, I've got enough to deal with on that. So, yeah, I'm getting bored of this now as well a bit. It's just getting too easy. When you fight in a room of 8 people and you're just destroying them immediately, it's just like, oh my god, this is, at least put some effort in.
What, disappointed?
So they're just so inept. So it's just, do you know what, I really don't have time. And if I had to go to meetings without a car, it's hours and hours of travel. It took long enough in the car. It's all like, if I had to get trains or buses or anything, it would have just been too much. And it's all like, I can't be asked with that.
Yeah, I've done that.
That much public transport, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nightmare.
But this is it. If you learn the systems and learn that, you can make someone's life hell, or but you're not doing anything wrong. You're literally using their system to do it. So it's a good way to do it. And you know what? After a few weeks of doing it, you'll come back and you'll go, oh god, yeah, I'm really winding them up now. Because that there'll be someone on the other end just absolutely mashing their keyboard.
Do you think?
Oh yeah. I remember these guys are going to be getting a load of shit from a bunch of knobheads. Over something that could easily be sorted, but because of the way that they've built and constructed their entire organisation, or that setup, they can't do it quickly or easily. Trust me, I've worked with some of these big companies, and on projects and stuff. This is our email specialist. For this system.
Yeah.
And their email specialist for that system didn't know how email works. Right? He was a specialist because he could, he would tell you what was needed in those boxes on that one single setup page.
What do you mean?
But he didn't know what they meant. He would literally say, no, for this we need, we need an IP address and we need a port. But he didn't know why you needed the information that went in those boxes. Their specialist literally said, basically read out the description on the box or the requirement on the box to fill in.
Yeah.
And didn't know how anything. He literally just went, here's a document they gave me with this job. You give me this information, I put it in this box. And it's all like, well, no, that's not how it works. We're gonna, so no, we're not gonna do it that way because that way is insecure. We're gonna do it this way with this. We don't know what that means. And it's all like, as I say, their email expert was a guy that literally sent you a document that said you need this information, and then you'd give him the information and he would put it in the box in the setup page or the config page.
Right, yeah, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, that was his expertise.
That seems like a pretty cushy expertise.
Well, think of it this way: there were 2 people on our side, on the technical part, They had over 100 on their side.
100 what?
People attached to the project.
100?
Yeah, over 100. I mean, it's a big project, but no one on their side knew how the system worked. No one on their side knew how, or had, a high level knowledge of, how the system works, how it communicates, or anything like that. Everyone was chopped up into the tiniest little box. So, on our side, our level, I had a really good idea of what started at A, how that got to Z. For specifics, I knew exactly what BCD was, and GHI and, things like that. I had more in-depth knowledge of certain sections of, the whole system or whatever. But with them, the guy knew A. He didn't know how A got to B or how A affected B. The person who knew B didn't know anything about A or C. He just knew what was needed for B. So if you don't know what affects your section or how your section affects what comes after it, you don't understand the product, you don't understand the system. And that's what these big consultancies are like. And they just dump loads and loads of people on it. Because they're not paying for it, you're paying for it.
Well, I guess they're saving money.
No, they're generating profit. They're going to be charging you so much per hour for that person's time. Okay? Now, when that person logs 10 hours, literally because he keeps sending out the same email every time because he doesn't understand how it works, they've generated 10 hours of money. And they're not going to pay the guy what they're charging you. They're going to be paying him a fraction of what they're charging you. Say they're charging you £100 per hour for that person's expertise. That person's going to be saying, getting 10% of that. But the hour that they're charging you for is that guy is sending out that same email to 9 other companies within that hour. So you're not getting dedicated time from a lot of these people. They're literally just script monkeys, just running a process and doing it to many, but because they equate what that person has done as an hour of labour, they're going to charge you for it, even if it takes them a second.
Yeah, but I guess it's just kind of business.
No, that's the big consultant firms. That's how they operate.
Yeah, but most places do that.
It's a similar thing with auditing. You've got one of the big accountancy firms auditing you. So they've got, we'll send in 6 staff, they'll be there for 2 weeks to do the audit. And it'll cost you this much for those staff plus, whatever else. Guaranteed those staff who are in your office doing your audit are not just doing your audit. They're doing other stuff for other companies at the same time. They are not 100% dedicated to completing your audit.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen them and heard them doing it.
What?
When they've been in the office, supposedly doing our audit. They don't hide it at all. Again, you know, that's not capitalism, that's not free market. That's people taking the piss and being allowed to get away with it. But companies allow that because it's an operational expenditure. You know, it's a requirement, a legislatory requirement. And there's so many ways around so many systems. It's just unbelievable. But we should go to sleep and call it the end of the day for the game and the stream, because I'm sure our viewers are just completely and utterly enthralled with us talking crap about everything. Aren't they?
Just the way it is.
It's just the way it is. Are you already in bed?
Yeah.
You call it a day then?
Yeah.
I shall say thank you to the viewers. Hope you didn't fall asleep.